Hey everyone, happy Friday. Yes, I see you. These are my buds hanging out with me today. I wanted to hop on because I was just having a conversation with one of my clients, and there's this pervasive energy out in the world. It's a very masculine energy of we have to do all the things all the time and just power through to get it done, right? This idea that there's so much going on in life, that there's, pandemic aside, we're trying to build a business or go to school or take care of ourselves, our spouses, our children, our animals, whatever it is, right? We've all got 15,000 different things going on every day. And there's this energy out there that says you have to do it all. You have to keep going. You have to just power down, hunker down, get it done. And that's not possible. I hate to break it to you, but that's not sustainable and it's not possible, right? We are human. We are not meant to be doing 15,000 different things at one time. I mean, hell, there are studies coming out that multitasking is a lie, that our brains can't actually do two things at one time that are on the same length. I'm not saying like chewing gum and talking or something like that. I mean, really doing a lot of heavy things at the same time where it's taking a lot of your brain power. We can't do it. We're not wired that way. We're supposed to be doing one thing at one time and really sitting in that. And some of that comes in with mindfulness and how to stay in the present moment and not get wrapped up in the whirlwind. And some of it is this idea of releasing. So what I told my client was to basically do a brain dump. So for some people, that's writing it down. For me personally, it's an audio recording because my brain thinks faster than my hand can write. So I in the middle of a brain dump, get frustrated with myself because I can't keep up with everything that I'm trying to write down and trying to dump out of my brain. But if you feel that you are getting caught up in this, holy crap, I need to get it all done, there's so much to do, I don't know which way is up, I highly, highly encourage you to do a brain dump. Something where you're literally, and I'm going to use the reference of Harry Potter and Dumbledore when he goes to the pensive to go back into his memories. You're literally seeing the memory fly out and, drain into this pensive bowl. For those of you not Harry Potter nerds, one, I don't understand. It's a fantastic series. But two, a brain dump is the idea that you are taking all of the thoughts that are swirling around, going crazy, all of the chaos within your brain, and you're putting it somewhere else. Whether that is an audio recording file or a journaling page or whatever, right? If you want to draw it out, cool. It's taking it out of your brain. It's emptying your brain and dumping it into somewhere else. That's literally what a brain dump is. And the point of it is that you take all the information that is swirling around, that's holding you captive, that's holding you hostage of not being able to move forward, and you release it. And I don't mean release it everything's going to work out fine. I don't have to worry about it anymore because it's not in my brain. I mean literally just creating space for yourself to think. If you are looking at a crazy cluttered room or, a ton of dishes in the sink, it's really intimidating to get started. But if you empty out the dishes in the sink and you fill it with water and you put a couple in at a time and you wash them, rinse, put them out, put a couple more in, wash, rinse, repeat, that's easier, right? It's the idea of baby steps. It's the idea of taking really small, actionable steps that get you to your goal. You can't do that if you're stuck in this concept of, oh my God, there's so many things to do. I don't know which way is up. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't do this. There's too much. You get into a frozen fear state. So to get out of that frozen fear state, you need to take yourself out of it. Literally create space for yourself to acknowledge everything. Don't forget it. Don't try and say oh, I'm not going to think about the fact that, I need to clean my siding. It's there. I'm not worried about it. It'll get done when it gets done. I mean, create that sacred space for yourself to just be able to think For me, that's a brain dump. It could also be just sitting outside and existing and being mindful in the moment. I think the best thing for it, though, is kind of a 2-step process. So first step is you do the brain dump. You get the information out of your brain. Review it, look it over, make sure you didn't miss anything. Like, go in the closets, open up, make sure that you didn't miss anything in those nooks and crannies of your brain. And then step away. Because if you physically remove yourself from the space, from the room where this information is, go outside for a walk, meditate, go for a run, exercise, whatever's going to almost force you into another, another space, another set of mind, right? For me, I brain dump and then I go for a walk. Sometimes it's with my dogs. Sometimes it's holding 2 of my favorite crystals in my hand, and my dog is now like trying to run with the toy. Sometimes it's holding crystals in my hand, and when my mind inevitably starts to float back to the million things I need to do, I bring myself back and I think, okay, what does the crystal feel like? Is it smooth? Is it rough? Is it poking me? What does that crystal feel like? How am I using that crystal to kind of ground myself back in? Now, that's not going to work for everybody. Not everybody's into crystals or can walk because it's not 50 degrees out. It's freezing cold in different parts of the world or different parts of the country. But the point is, step 1, brain dump. Step 2, remove yourself and force yourself into a situation where you're thinking about something else, something mindless. For my husband, it's video games. He brain dumps and then he goes to play a video game because he gets so sucked into the game that he's fully present in the moment and living. And it's really hard to say, oh, go take 20 minutes it's really easy to say, go take 20 minutes and just do this. You have to have the discipline to go, set a timer on your phone, play classical music, meditation music, play rock music, anything that's going to get you motivated to just write, speak, get it out of your brain, word vomit, stream of consciousness. It does not have to be pretty. Please, dear goodness, do not make it pretty. Just get it the hell out of your brain. That is the point. And definitely going to do a little plug here. I am running a 21-day mindfulness challenge beginning December 11th. It's just going to be daily emails, 1 daily email every day for the last 21 days of the year of quick 5-10 minute tips on how to stay in the present moment and how to ignore the chaos that is life and ignore the chaos that is your brain. Get out of the whirlwind and really focus on what's important and what you want to be focused on. So I will figure out how to put a link in this so that you can sign up for that. Otherwise, just go to my website or one of the links in my profile that's up on Instagram. But yeah, no, the whole point is to get it out of your brain. Remember, Dumbledore pensive, we're going to put it someplace else. And then walk away from it. Because that is you really reclaiming your power over your life and not allowing the whirlwind to control you. So I really hope this helped you. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I am here to support you. If you want to just have a conversation, just chat as, 2 human beings, I'm here for that. Or sign up for my mindfulness challenge. Otherwise, you guys have a happy Friday and prioritize yourself this weekend. Bye.